Disposable soapy sponges, the economic, efficient, safe and hygienic solution. LAYERTEX S.L is a pioneering company in manufacturing disposable soapy sponges for bodily hygiene. In recent decades, we have seen how bodily hygiene habits and conditions have improved notably in a great majority of healthcare centres. Patterns for action have been modified with regard to inpatients through the use of new materials, among them disposable soapy sponges, which guarantee maximum safety. They protect both healthcare professionals and patients from possible cross-infection. The use of soapy sponges also reduces healthcare professionals' action time and decreases the cost of all hygiene tasks. In this video, we're going to describe the protocols for action regarding bodily hygiene for bedridden patients, as well as the correct way to use soapy sponges. Materials: products for correct bodily hygiene. These are the materials you need to ensure safe, efficient hygiene. 1 basin of warm water, 1 disposable soapy sponge, 1 disposable absorbent drying cloth, 2 disposable gloves, 1 moisturizing cream. Giving a patient a bed bath using soapy sponges and correct washing methodology. Inform your patient at all times of the procedures you're about to carry out, aiming to enlist their cooperation as far as possible. Assess the state of their skin. Protect your patient's privacy. Doors and windows in the patient's room should remain closed throughout the entire process. Place your patient in a suitable position. Wash your hands and use disposable gloves. Undress your patient. Try to expose only those parts of the patient's body that you are about to wash and cover them up again quickly to preserve your patient's privacy. Pay close attention when washing patients who have intravenous systems or other devices attached to their body. When washing your patient, follow a specific order. You should always progress from the cleanest parts of your patient's body to those that are the least clean. Check that the water temperature is correct. Lightly moisten the soapy sponge with water. Remember not to submerge the sponge completely because it will lose the active ingredients contained in the soap. Knead the sponge repeatedly until it is foamy enough. You should begin washing your patient's face, ears and neck. Rub very gently in the most delicate areas. Continue on the upper limbs, torso and armpits, paying special attention to armpits, the submammary region and the interdigital spaces. Next, wash the patient's abdomen and lower limbs, spending more time on the umbilical, inguinal and well leg areas, as well as the interdigital spaces. Turn your patient over and use the sponge to scrub the nape of their neck, their back, thighs and buttocks. Finish by washing your patient's genitals and perineum. It is important to highlight the considerable financial savings that using disposable soapy sponges signifies in healthcare centres. Using just 1 sponge, you can wash an entire adult individual. When you have finished the wash, always dispose of the soapy sponge to avoid any possible risk of cross-infection. Use an absorbent cloth to dry your patient all over. It is important to dry each area carefully to reduce the risk of dermatitis. Use disposable absorbent cloths, paying special attention to folds in the patient's skin and following the same drying order as you did when washing. When you use disposable soapy sponges, you only need to rinse with water those patients who have been bedridden for a long period in the healthcare centre. Once you have finished washing and drying your patient, cover them up again and throw away the absorbent cloth you used. With your patient in a lateral decubitus position, roll the undersheet longitudinally towards the centre of the bed, progressively substituting it for the clean sheet. Apply a small amount of moisturizing cream, gently massaging it until it is fully absorbed. Dress your patient in clean clothing. Disposable soapy sponges are the perfect solution for avoiding any possible risk of cross-infection, aiding healthcare professionals in their work, and economizing in all bodily hygiene processes. We take care of you. We would now like to present some soapy solutions by LAYERTEX S.L. Disposable soapy sponges of non-woven web. Disposable soapy sponges of foam. Disposable soapy mittens. Disposable soapy sponges for the children's sector. Disposable absorbent cloths.